Hello again, everyone. Didn't get a video done yesterday. I needed to go into town to change a present I bought for my daughter that she didn't want. She already had something similar, so I went and changed that. I started to do a card and it went pear-shaped, so I thought, walk away, just enjoy the day and come back to it another day. So I looked this morning at what I was doing yesterday and decided I would leave it for another day and do something completely different instead. So I just had a fancy for a small square in a larger square card and then just cramming that square with flowers. So I just cut a bunch of flowers out and I thought I would just treat them with a little bit of Distress Oxide ink, a bit of shaping, pop this up onto foam tape, and that was kind of my idea of it. So let's just have a go. The colour I chose to do them is Tattered Rose. So the ones, let me put them on here. I don't remember the make of this. It could be Alexandra Renker, it could be Simply Graphic, I can't remember. So if anybody knows, I'm sure they'd be sure to tell me. So here we are. Put them onto my mat. I thought I would do the few with stems. I've just cut this set out. I think there are some leaves as well, but I didn't bother with the leaves. I just wanted the flowers. The stems, I just thought I would do with a marker. And I've chosen YG040, which is a kind of a yellow-grey, I presume. So I'm just going to do it like this. Actually, just do those stems. Let's get in there. And this chap. Okay. Now, I've picked out some very tiny little stencil brushes. These are brand new, haven't used them before. Here's my Tattered Rose. So I'm just going to kind of start in the middle and then blend it out. Don't know what this is, my yellow grey there. That I think the two colours would go really nicely together. So let's just do this. I want it really, really subtle. I'm not sure about that one actually. Okay. Just wondering whether to put something on the tips of the petals or not. Not sure about that. Let's put some shape onto them. My embossing tool. I'll probably be putting a few pearls in the centre. Some of these, you see, have got little dotty bits on and some haven't. And I assume that the dotty bits go on top of the ones that haven't got dotty bits. So, you know, we'll see. Let's just shape a few more. If I leave them that way up, I'll know what I've done more easily, won't I? Whether to put a sentiment on this or not, I don't know. I'll see. Where to put a sentiment on a card where it's a square card and you've got something absolutely centrally is a bit problematic. Let's just see. I'll just carry on and shape all the rest of these flowers. Okay, that's all the flowers with a little bit of shape. I was just wondering about putting a little bit of colour on the very tips of these ones. Like that. I think that will improve. It's like, it looks a bit lost without. Okay, so now let's have a look. Now they're all shaped. Turn them over. I've noticed my fingers, the tips of them, are not as dexterous as they used to be. I was saying to my husband the other day, I said, I just can't pick things up from surfaces as well as I used. I remember a time when I used to have gel nails, you know, I couldn't pick anything up then. So let's have a look. These are the top layers. That's a top, that's a top, that's a top, and that's a top. This is a little tiddler. The tiddlers have got some little dotty bits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just match them up. Put that one under that one. This one, maybe under that one. This one, put it under that one, maybe. Let's try this one on here. Can't see how to fit them. That one under there. This one. And that one. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to have space for all that lot, are we? So let's just take a look at this. I may have to have a larger square. I picked this one because I could just fit it out of a piece of scrap that it was knocking around. So that still looks sort of square-ish. I think we might be able to make it look quite nice, don't you? All right, let's start thinking about joining these together. So, probably with a little dab of glue. Right, I have just put some glue between the layers so that the ones that are 2 layers have now got a bit of glue, hopefully, to keep them together. So we'll just press in the centres. And I'm probably going to put some little pearls in there, I think. So let's try and get, I don't know whether to stick this onto there first or to try and stick those onto here and then stick the whole thing on. I want to put it onto foam tape. I think I'll put the foam tape on now because I have to turn it over to put foam tape on and I don't want to squish all the flowers. So let's just pop this on. It is kind of small, this square. As I say, it was just the biggest square that would fit onto the scrap that I had. I used one of these. This is a press cut nesting die for it. And these ones, the increments are so small, you can nearly always find a size that fits whatever project you are doing. So let's have a look at these now. I want it to look asymmetric, totally. I'm wondering whether I'll need to do a little bit of glue dots as well as just to make sure they stay, or whether just to have a go with glue straight away. Let's just see what it looks like on the card. I'm just going to stick them on and hope for the best. Okay, let's have a go. My new nozzle for my glue is working out beautifully. I replaced the one that I'd had. There we are, a bag of 100 for £6. So whenever my glue gets clogged, now I can just change the nozzle, not struggle trying to clean it out. So there we are. We have that one in there. Can't see the stem very well, can we? Never mind. That's the same as that one. Pop that one in there. Lovely nozzles, I have to say. I will put a link in the description to them. Let's get this one out a bit further. Right. Right, some pearls next. I've been looking to try and find some more of these. So hard to come across. So hard to find. I think these are 2mm. You can find 3s quite frequently, but the 2s are really, really hard to come by. I did buy some from Claire's that are like nail art somewhere, but I think I had a bit of trouble getting them either off the carrier sheet or to stay on. These are the ones, look, I bought all of these. There's some tiny ones there, but I don't think they come off very easily, or there was some problem or other. I bought them with you know, one of the things for buy two get one free kind of thing. I think that's kind of it. Let's have a look, see what it looks like on the card. Yeah, I don't know if I can't get these off. There was some problem. Let me just see what happened. These are kind of goldy though. Oops, that one went flying. Let's try it with a pokey tool. Perhaps I can do it. Oh, maybe, but that's a thought. Nail art is, you know, trying to get them very small. Okay, which way up do we fancy this? I'm thinking this does actually need to go onto slightly larger piece of card. Let me find something. I've got some here, but let me cut a larger square. This will fit on here. There's a slightly larger square. It's a different card from that, so why don't I just try and colour that a little bit. I'll use the Tattered Rose. Let's try this. I think that's quite pretty. I think I would like to have a sentiment. I don't know which is the right way up, which way the flowers look best, which orientation. That's quite nice like that. I will look for sentiment and I will be right back. I found a small sentiment just saying "with love," and I stamped it first of all with gold. And when I put that just beside it there like that, I thought it was quite nice, but it's out on its own. It's out on a limb. Either I put some gold onto something somewhere here, either on the edge of this or on the edge of the petals. That one looks a little bit incongruous, really. So I stamped it again with Tattered Rose. And I think, if I don't want to do anything else, I think that's the one that it's got to be. It's just subtle and quiet and all the rest of it. But what I will do, I think I'll use that one, but I will put a little bit of shimmer onto the petals. And what this may well do as well is just diffuse some of this colour as I draw the pen over the petals, because this is water-based, the ink is water-based, and so, you know, it may well just soften those edges. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go quietly drawing from the centre of the flower to the edges with my sparkle pen, which doesn't seem to, oh yes it is, I couldn't see much sparkle, but I can see it now. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'll just go over the whole 9 yards. And there we are, that's a little bit of shimmer all over. So now I'll stick this onto the base, put that onto this, and we should be in business. Just a little glue stick. Pop this onto here. That, I believe, is the orientation in which I had it. Okay, and this, just put a little bit of glue. So there's our finished card, just a bunch of flowers on a square, or 2 squares. I will probably be around for a couple of days. I'm going to have to drive up to Staffordshire tomorrow for my brother and my sister-in-law's funeral. So I'll be staying a couple of nights away. So back on Tuesday. So hopefully I'll be back card making soon after that. So thanks for watching, and do come back and see me very soon.